Where am I? Oh, wait, it's you. Did I just run straight past you? Hey, yeah, I'm on the volleyball team. What do you want? What are those injuries? Oh, these? It's, happened during practice. I mean, everyone on the team got injuries like this. Mashima Senpai, has especially bad though. You get to deal with Mr. Kamoshida's special coaching. Oh, never mind, forgot I said anything. Mashima. Please, just stop talking to me. Ask someone else if you want to know anything about anything more. Attention, attention! All matches have been concluded. Please get ready to go home for today. Damn it, we're out of time. How did it go? Not good. Still didn't have any luck either. Let's regroup for now. See you in the courtyard.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
What is it?
It'll be quick. Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all? There's that weird rumor about you too.
What do you want with it?
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happen to get to know each other.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
Huh? Let's see. I get ya. You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
This has nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you'd dump him right away.
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
You wouldn't get it.
Anyway, people are already talking about you two. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Why she gotta be so aggressive all the time?
You know her?
We just went to the same middle school. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you? Did anything like someone's name turn up?
Mashima.
Huh? Special coaching, huh? True. I always see the guy covered in bruises. Let's go talk to him before he leaves then. Hey, got a second? Sakamoto? And you too. Come on, we just want to chat. Kamoshida's been coaching you, huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse? Certainly not. What are you talking all polite for? Anyways, we saw him spike you today, right in the face. That was just because I'm not good at the sport. Still, that doesn't explain all the other bruises you've got. They're from practice. Is he forcing you to keep quiet? That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then? You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
Well, Mishima, are you coming to practice or not?
We'll go.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from the school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line?
Oh, just leaving.
Just don't get in the way of my practice. All these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious after all.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn. Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to be here. Get with the program.
Yes, sir. That asshole. He's gonna pay for this. There's no point. Huh? Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. The principal, my parents, they all know. They will keep quiet about it.
Okay, I want to talk about this part right here. When he says everybody knows, the principal, even the parents of the students that's getting abused. I talk to I talk to a lot of people from Persona 5. They all say it's not really realistic when the parents know that one of the teachers is abusing the students, and none of them are actually doing anything. I'm here to say that obviously I'm not from Japan, but I'm from that Asian culture, and I want to say that's 100% believable, because when we first got to the school, we heard about basically a spot that's going to recommend it to a good college is getting to the volleyball player instead of the other student. I'm here to say that when that happens, when basically a volleyball or something like this is basically a fast track for them to go to a good college and stuff, absolutely the Asian parents are going to overlook it. I don't have a teacher like Kamoshida who's just an asshole, but I know that teachers in the class that's not even PE teacher, it's just random teacher that abuses the student, and the parent just looks the other way. If the student speaks up, actually the parent will punish their kid, because they know that in the good long run it's quote unquote good for them to be abused by this teacher. So they will actually punish the kid. So it is so that's very realistic at this point.
This has gotta be a joke. Don't be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through. Shouldn't you of all people know that nothing's going to help? Damn it.
What now?
I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
I'm worried of all the stuff that happened today. I should probably head to sleep soon. Alright, let's go. Messages. Hey, this don't make damn sense. The principal and every parent know what about the abuse. Why aren't anybody speaking up? Because volleyball, they're afraid to become a sheet that they don't care it's happening. Yeah, they don't care it's happening. Okay, I'm gonna elaborate a little bit more. It's not if the let's see, while the abuse is happening, you can say it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right. While the abuse is happening, the parents expect the student just take it, because they know it will ultimately end up a better future, or quote unquote better future for the student. But if Kamoshida or any let's say this happens in real life, if the teacher accidentally killed someone, then yeah, all the parents are gonna turn on on that teacher just like that. There's no mistake about that. If he actually end up seriously hurting the students, then they will turn on him. But until then, they will pretend it's not happening. That's just the case. That's just the case. I know a teacher in back when I wasn't in the US. He would basically physically hit the students. Not as much as Kamoshida, but definitely some bruises and a few of that. But no parent actually give him any grave. But one day he was throwing a chalk at a student and like it poked out the student's eye. And then he got sued and then he got fired. Because like, you know, unless he actually physically does something like irreversible to the students, nothing's gonna happen. That's just the case. Like, and it's even happening right now. Like, yeah. They don't care it's happening. That can be true, it is. Basically because Kamoshida made the volleyball team famous, yeah? Even so, that doesn't give him the right to do whatever he wants. He's beating kids up and all they're allowed to do is endure. And that follower his doesn't give a single shit. What followers? And Takamaki. You met her in the courtyard, remember? You should know her. I mean, she's in your class, dude. Ah, with a lot of bull. I can't let it end like this. I'm gonna try to find someone who knows about what's going on with Kamoshida during break tomorrow. Just you watch. I ain't giving up. Yeah, like, that's a true story. I know, like, a teacher who basically physically abuses a student, and, like, one day he like, throw a chalk and poke out, like, blinded the student. And, like, that's when he got fired. That's basically that's it. Did you see Mr. Kamoshida play yesterday? He was so awesome. I think I might ask him for autograph after school. I don't know if that's such a good idea. I hear you shouldn't go near the PE faculty office. People say you hear weird sounds like screaming even though no one's there. Well, that's probably just a rumor spread the fans to scare the competition. So, about the witnesses. I was wondering if we could get something out of Takamaki, since she's with Kamoshida. No, that ain't why. You know how we don't get a thing out of the volleyball team? I figured it'd be a good idea to talk to someone who knows them. Takaki's BFF is a starter, a girl named Suzuki. I tried to talk to the girl during break, but I got nothing. That's why we should have Takamaki talk to her. Then again, I guess it would be hard to get her to help us. Sorry, let me see what else we can come up with. Sure.
Shouldn't you be heading to volleyball? Uh-huh. That bruise above your eye. Is that practice too? Yeah. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard? I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right. Shouldn't you take that? It's probably just my part-time job, I think. I should get going. Shiho. Are you sure you're okay? Uh-huh. Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good.
Oh, I think I know who's calling her. It's not her job. It's a Kamoshida, right? Like, I think Kamoshida's the one who's calling her.
Sorry. Bye.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Seriously?
I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
Okay, wow. Don't remember this. Rumor-loving student. Yeah, I bet they do.
What? Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I?
Are you hurt?
Huh? Well... You don't look familiar. Could you be that transfer student from Class D? This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay?
They don't bother me.
I'm glad glad to hear that. My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag on like that. Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
Damn it. What the hell?
Do you find someone?
Is that what it looks like? All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly.
Bad idea. We should have started with that. There's no point, man. Like, is he gonna say, yeah, I did it, so what? Yeah, he probably might. Yeah, never mind. He probably might.
But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this. Can you think of anything?
Like, okay. The principal knows he doesn't care. The parents knows they don't care. Kamoshida does it. The students are too, like, freaked out to actually say anything. What do you want me to do? Should call the cops. Call the cops, I guess?
So you want to tell them about the castle? They never believe us.
Well, it's either that or sneak attack. I'm not gonna pick sneak attack, so...
Have any other ideas?
Sneak attack? I mean...
It'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for.
Coward.
Other ideas? What do we do?
Let's punish the king. Sure.
The king? You mean that other world's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but... Is there any meaning to...
I finally found you.
Oh, the cat's here.
You say something?
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
That voice... Is that you, Morgana?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The cat's talking?
I am not a cat. This is just what happened when I came to this world. It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, you came to our world? Does that mean you've got a phone?
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
That aside, why can you talk? You're a cat!
Well, he talked in the metaverse, so...
How should I know?
You hear this too?
We must meow?
This is no time to be joking around!
You guys are having a rough time of this, I heard you mention something about witnesses.
Oh, shut up!
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida. You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
You think?
You were still doubting me?
Garrett, quiet down!
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Meow? Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier, is it for real?
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Hey, tell us more. Then again, it's probably at the best place. Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
Hey, how dare you treat me like... Don't be so rough with me.
Enough of that. You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
What had happened?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more,
His desire would go too.
precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
For real? He's gonna turn good?
Well, good. Ish.
Is that really getting back at him?
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their warped wants disappear, the crimes they committed remain. Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
You for real? That's possible?
And since the palace will no longer exist, he'll forget what we did there as well.
He doesn't remember now, dude.
Not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down, but there won't even be a trace of our involvement.
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat!
True. Except for the cat part.
So, how do we get rid of the palace?
By stealing the treasure held within.
Stealing?
I'll tell you more once you agree to go ahead with this. It's my most valuable secret plan, after all. If you want to help me out, I'll gladly teach you. What's your call?
Luck's running dry looking for witnesses. Guess we have no choice but to go along.
There's no other way.
Good. Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you. If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what we all need in order to survive. The will to sleep, eat, fall in love. Those sorts of things.
What are you getting at?
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die if they're not given proper care. So,
They might die.
will you listen to everything I have to say first?
Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think?